happy new day. It's beautiful here. It's 9 degrees, but you know when you come out of winter, Celsius that is, when you come out of winter, you know 9 degrees seems really, really warm, and when you come out of summer, it seems super, super cold. And here I am in a t-shirt. It's that weird thing about perspectives, how we all gain them in the world through the events that we live and the cultural experiences, our mindsets, our family, and everything all in one. We get perspectives on the world. One of the things that's really beautiful about that is that we have an opportunity to share it around the world with pretty much anyone that has the internet, which is most parts of the world, in the Western world at least, and give people an experience of different ideas of ways in which people live lives, or different ways in which cultures live lives, or ways in which we can achieve our goals and dreams, or create businesses, or create friendships from around the world, and all of those entailing and more. But the other side to that is that it's become a world of black and white, yes and no, wrong and right. And with that, it makes it very hard for people to share their journeys because there's not space held anymore. Once upon a time, I remember watching like on a current affair in Australia or 60 Minutes, and we would have these journeys like of different places in the world, people's life experiences, and we'd be so inquisitive as kids and even as families watching that and like so in awe of seeing something different. Not that it was wrong or right, it was just different and hard to imagine. And now it's so that if you tell someone you're a vegan or you're not vegan, or you eat this or you don't eat that, or you exercise this way or you don't exercise this way, or you buy this or you don't buy that, people automatically place a wrong or a right on it, hold space or they don't hold space. Like it makes it very hard, you know, even to the fact where you know, growing up as a child, you know, ice cream eating was a pure joy, and now people will be saying that you can be a bad parent, or you know, you are playing with your children and you share a snap and then someone says that's not the way you play with your children. All of these in-betweens, you know, you go to work and you do certain ways and someone will say that's not the way you do it, or you dress a certain way and someone will condemn you and say that means you're this or that, or gives you some kind of label. I've forgotten that it's just simply that there's different perspectives, different journeys, different types of people, and we need to understand that the true way of being in this world now with social media would be being inquisitive about how other people live, but remembering there isn't a wrong or right. Being inquisitive about other people live and then finding which ones resonate with you and which ones don't. And the ones that don't doesn't mean they're wrong or right. It means simply that they will be a light for someone else and not you, and then actively seeking to find the people that are a light for you. At some point in the time, we have to understand that, you know, even to everything there is a wrong and there is a right. To everything there is beautiful, and to everything there is things that are non-preferred. You know, some people actually can't not eat meat because they can't get an iron source. Their body doesn't uptake it in any other way except for animal products. Some people eat vegan and it's a great way to look after the environment, but then on the counter opposite, when you eat in a vegan environment, avocados for example are growing so much right now that they're taking water from the environment, and also then carbon emissions to travel them around the world in the off the season or out of country, is it having a huge effect also on the environment. So there is always beautiful and wrong or right, and what's the question is not whether it's wrong or right, good or bad, or they should or shouldn't. The question is, thanks for the information, but what's the best way for me as a human? And I'm grateful that I can be in a place in this world where I can see so many different options where once wasn't possible, to find an opportunity the best way for me through the gifts of everyone else sharing their light. So just a great way to remember that there is no wrong or right, just like with you, it's just humans experiencing life in over 7 billion different ways. It's honestly a blessing for us all, and the information that is received is a gift, and our true responsibility is not to determine whether it's wrong or right, but to determine whether it's useful for us or it's just great information for someone else to take and withhold. And at the end of the day, there's always the opportunity to be kind and respectful, and to understand that we're all evolving, we're all different, and the world is made up with lots of different lives and perspectives. And at the same time as that, just like nature, zillions of different looking trees and ways for a flower to bloom, it's all a part of life and a blessing and an existence that is simply life.